Hello, everyone. I wanted to jump on here and touch base with you, give you a little bit of encouragement, say hello to you, get you to check in, share with me what's going on in your life, what's going on in your business. You know, the last 24 hours have been a whirlwind for us. We've gone to North Georgia to do a retreat, and we're back home now. But I must say, I must share with you this morning I was prepared and I was there an hour early. We got everything set up. I was greeting everybody as they entered into the room just so that, to begin to make a connection with the participants early, introduce myself. Hey, how y'all doing? I was picking at those that sat in the back. The first ones that came in, they got the back row. I said, if you sit on the back row, you got to go first, and they were laughing, just connecting with everybody. But as the room began to fill up, I realized that the majority were going to be men. So out of 40 participants, and this is a really nice room, but it was capacity. Probably 25 to 30 of them were men. And I began to get a little uneasy because I'm very comfortable speaking to women. Because of the examples that I use and things like that. I can talk about our children. I can talk about relationships. I can talk about things that women relate to fairly easily. The stories and things of that nature that just flow out of me because I'm a woman. I can relate to a woman. So I began to get very uncomfortable. And this was before we still had like 30, 40 minutes to go before we started. So I got up and I went out into the lobby area, walked to the restroom, just kind of walked around to get myself together. And I began to declare, I belong here. I belong here. I belong here. I put in the time. I belong here. I've done things for free for practice so that I can learn, so that I can grow. So today, I belong here. I'm no longer a novice in this field. I'm considered an expert. I belong here. No matter who is in that room, God has given me the ability to connect with them, and they're going to leave empowered. I belong here. And I had to coach myself. I had to motivate myself because, see, it wasn't anything externally. It wasn't anything that anybody had done or said. It was my own fear that I did not even realize I had. And so I began to encourage myself and just say it over and over. I belong here. I belong here. Once it started, it was really funny because the way I had prepared, the lady that brought me in had saw me do a keynote for a group of professionals earlier this year, and she had a video clip of me singing and her boss dancing because the keynote I started singing the Hokey Pokey. And her boss was one of the volunteers that stood up and was dancing to, put your right foot in and take your right. And so that really broke the ice, got everybody to moving. And then she wanted me to come in and just get everybody to do it that was there. And so it really broke the ice, got everybody up. We got everybody moving. And let me tell you, it was an absolutely amazing day. The men participated in all those activities. We even had some crawling under the tables. We had one lift one up and run with them to the other end of the room, which is one of the games that we play. And I've seen how the women do it, and it was a really good dynamic today because I got to witness a different group of people and how they participate in those same activities. It was very eye-opening for me as a presenter, just as much as it was for them as a participant. So they took away a lot of things, but so did I. How does this relate to you? Well, as entrepreneurs, you're going to find yourself in some very unfamiliar, even uncomfortable situations. And uncomfortable don't necessarily mean that somebody did something or somebody is treating you wrong. Uncomfortable could simply mean doors are opening. You're actually making a lot of money. Opportunities are coming your way. People are referring you left and right. Your demand is increasing, and you can hardly keep up with what the people are asking of you. But you are in your element, and I wanted to encourage you on tonight to declare to yourself when you find yourself getting overwhelmed in the blessing, to just pause and say, I belong here, because you do. You're working really hard. You're putting the time in now. You're putting the time in behind the scenes. And so when the opportunities come and when they're presenting themselves, you are ready and you can declare, I belong here.